Previously on Plotty Time.
Not even Guardian ranked yet? Do you even game, bro?
No, I haven't even finished the fucking game. No, I've been out of town for the last 2 goddamn weeks.
I'm embarrassed for you.
You should be. I don't feel good about this.
What, is it another demon that wants to bang his girlfriend?
So what is the main catalyst for the start of the story?
I was about to get there.
Well-
You keep interrupting me.
He's talking.
You're right. I'm out of line. You're right. You have the floor, Dr. Syintist.
Shut up.
We're so out of practice.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
We don't get got. We go get.
And on the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
England's greatest prime minister was Lord Palmerston.
As I always say, how do I look? I mean, do I look Amish? Welcome to Plotty Time. So this week, last week we crushed it again. We had nothing for the crevice.
All right, so you're busy all week.
Booyah.
To be fair, we did make several mistakes during last week's episode, but we corrected them in episode, so they don't count.
We're getting smarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I think we're just quieter when we have ideas.
Maybe we're just terrified of being in the crevice the next week and just playing it safe, you think? Maybe?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, embarrassing to all our followers.
I know.
Yeah. They're so embarrassed for us. Anyway, so let's move on to what we do every week. Dr. Syintist, what have you been playing, watching, doing this week? What's going on?
As always, I've been watching Fringe, Voyager, and Dust. It's the same. Also, rewatched some Key and Peele's because they're just great.
Nice. I thought about doing that this week.
And I watched Popstar again. Never stop, never stopping.
Nice.
It's always entertaining. But
I liked it. I thought it was good.
I know. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. You know, fuck me like they fucked Bin Laden. It was...
Wow, that's a good song. Yeah.
And, well, my favorite is I'm Humble.
That's a banger right there.
Yeah. I'm so full from swallowing all my pride. But I've also
Slaps.
been playing 3 games now that I just like them all, and it's hard to...
Persona.
Persona is one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I beat it, and I'm in my second playthrough.
Oh, shit. You numbing it?
Yeah. I'm trying to fast forward through the story, but it still takes forever. It took me 110 hours to beat it the first time.
Jesus.
Oh,
But
boy.
and I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys this week.
Nice. You win any yet?
No, I got second in one. I was so pissed. I was so pissed.
Oh, buddy.
It was. I don't know how far. If you ever got to the end and you had to do the game where you just it's like jump rope and the thing goes around, you have to keep jumping over it.
No, I've never made it to the end.
It was one like that, and just me and this dude kept going forever, and then it hit me and threw me way off. I was so mad. But I've gotten to the final a couple of times. But
Oh, sick.
yeah,
So what do you think about, what are your impressions about Fall Guys? Tell us about it.
I enjoy it. I play like 2 matches a day, and then just
Is it like something you play to wind down?
yeah,
Like after you got a good session, you're
or
like,
like
all right.
you know, just to get the button memory in your fingers for a second, because
Yeah,
But I mean, it's just funny watching those stupid guys run around and roll around on the ground for a while.
I know.
And since Friday, I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I barely touched it. What are your thoughts so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's pain in the ass trying to find everything again for the first time.
Even though it's exactly in the same spot.
Most of them are, yeah. But they've added like spots to some of the things.
Oh, that's cool.
There's like a movie theater now in the Minneapolis one. And, well, the first warehouse is still exactly the same.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just playing it earlier, trying to go get the stat points with every character for the first couple of levels.
I was playing it a little bit. I just did the tutorial.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun. Brought back a lot of memories of that practice space.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was tough because I don't know if I used to be better or if I'm just slower now or what the deal is. I used to land a lot more tricks.
Yeah,
I fell a lot of times in the tutorial.
It took me a while to get used to like stringing tricks together again.
Yeah.
Right.
And stuff. And I gotta start doing like the tricks where you press left and right on the D-pad, spin you a little bit, so you gotta try and like spin in addition to them.
Yeah, that's why I always made mine up and down.
Yeah, me too.
Can you customize the buttons?
Yes.
Nice.
I didn't try any of the Creative Park thing, but I want to see what that's like. Because in Tony Hawk 2, was that the Creative Park one? Whichever one had it. You could,
I think so.
it was still fun to do it in there. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like now. I hope it's better.
Yeah.
Stringing things
Right,
together.
right.
Got to try that. But
Looks cool as hell.
yeah. It's fun. I highly recommend it for anybody who liked the originals.
Did you make a custom skater that looks like you?
Of course I did. And you don't have to do each level with each person. Like once you find skate, beat the pro score, it's done for everybody. You just have to go and get the stat.
Nice.
You just have to go and get the stat points that are hidden in every level
I got
for
you.
that guy. So it's not that bad.
Have you looked at what it takes to platinum it yet?
No.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
what I was
assume-
doing. Like I started playing it. I only did the tutorial, but I looked at the trophy list briefly, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna 100% it and see
Yeah,
where we're at.
I don't know if I'm going to be like you have to get I think most of the stuff because I briefly looked at it, but I didn't like check anything out.
Yeah, I'm sure you get 100% it anyway, and then
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's challenges for each skater, and I don't know if I'm going to do all those because some of them seem pretty tough.
Oh, okay.
And there's like land a trick with 5 tricks that includes a revert and a lip grab, but no grinds and stuff like that is one of them. It's kind of like you have to specifically go for them. We'll see how good I get again,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Sure, it'll be no problem once you get through it.
I mean, who knows? Like, you might get a lot of those just by playing the game and smashing buttons and trying to string stuff together.
yeah, that's why I started playing with each guy to get their stat points because each skater has their own challenges, like specifically. So I was just doing them to go through the levels and get random ones that I get because it gives you experience and your experience goes up levels.
Yeah,
And the skateboard I won is level 35, so I got a while to go.
nice.
But yeah, it's
I can't wait to get into that.
I want to play it now. I want to play all 3 of those games.
Nice.
But yeah, I
That's
recommend-
great because usually you've been through some stretches where you're like, I just don't feel like playing anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Now you're in it.
yeah. And I don't even like games like Fall Guys. I don't even know why I like it.
I know it's weird.
I'm so good at the first levels though because I played them so many times.
Yeah, once you get used to them, you're like, okay, this isn't bad at all. But the first couple games, you're like, fucking impossible.
And there's always that, like, even no matter how good you are at a stage, there's always that one time where nothing works in your favor.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
jump and you miss something and you fall. Or some guy, like, you jump and some guy's on top of you and it pushes you back down. But yeah,
Right.
I recommend all 3 games.
Nice.
Nice.
So what about you, Poppascotch, besides playing tiny bits of Tony Hawk?
Well, the only other thing I played, I got into Fallout 4 DLC a little bit more. I
yes,
finished
yes.
2 of the 5. I still need to do Far Harbor and Nuka-Cola, which are the 2 big ones, I guess. That's like, supposedly, from what they say, that adds like 30 more hours of gameplay.
Nice.
Because they all have like, it's those, remember the Fallout DLCs where you get on a boat and go somewhere or whatever? It's like a different map.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what both of these are. I guess Nuka World's a amusement park with a whole bunch of shit, and Far Harbor's just another section. But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun going back to the Fallout games, and like I was playing it this morning, not really paying attention, and then I just got into like building things and reorganizing stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Let's just get through the story
Yeah.
here.
Isn't that the one with the annoying settlements and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play that one. It's in Boston, right?
Yeah, that's the Boston one. I enjoyed the fact that I could build up and make my own settlement, but I don't like the fact that I have to be responsible for like 30 settlements.
Yeah. It's stupid.
You know what I mean?
It's like, let them fucking deal with their own shit.
Well, you recruit settlers. Why can't we put them in charge of shit and let them take care of it, you know?
You have to
Exactly.
fight off every fucking Deathclaw that comes
Yeah,
by.
you're not Superman.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun. It almost just a little bit kind of makes me want to play Fallout 76.
Don't do it.
I'm not
Pussy.
gonna.
You're not going to do it. You're afraid.
No, actually, I thought it was a decent game. Like,
Just don't play with people online.
yeah.
I heard a lot of people are saying it's a lot better now that you have options and, you know, human NPCs, and you can kind of not play online now and still have a good experience.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, you're the expert. You put 15 days into it, so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Other than that, I watched a bunch of shit. I'm still chugging through Supernatural.
Good.
I'm in season 5 now.
Oh, that's the good season. Well, it's a good season.
There's a lot of angel demon apocalypse shit going on.
Yeah, it's the end of the world now.
Yeah. And then I watched all 3 Bill and Ted movies, which made me feel good.
How's the new one?
I don't think it's as good as the other 2.
Well, I believe that, yeah.
It's still a movie that you watch and you're like, I'm in a better mood now. Like, it's what we need right now. Let's put it that way.
I don't think it's any better or worse than the second one, really.
I fucking love the second one when they're playing death and all those games. Hey, yeah, it's definitely not a bad movie. It's just, I don't know, it didn't hit me like the other 2 did.
Yeah.
That could have been nostalgia, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
They're also about 30 years older.
yeah.
Yeah, they kill
But
it.
they're still awesome. What else I watched? I was really pissed because Amazon was hyping up the new episodes of The Boys.
Yeah.
I've been seeing commercials for it everywhere.
Yeah, and then I go to through certain events that happened, my whole day was free yesterday. So I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll roll through this. And I started watching it. It got through the 3rd episode. Then it's like, all right, new episodes every Friday. I'm like, you motherfucker. How could you not?
Wow.
I didn't see any advertisements whatsoever that are like, first 3 episodes drop, the rest drop week. I didn't see any of that shit.
Yeah, they didn't
Bullshit,
say
I got
that.
tricked.
Yeah, that happened with me with Lower Decks because I went to watch it. And I was like, all right, I'll watch all 10 episodes or whatever. Nope, there was 2 and they're dropping weekly. So now I got to wait 2 months.
Yeah, what is this? The fucking 90s?
Yeah.
Get the hell.
I thought we evolved past this.
I got a
And
program on VCR.
I understand, I get how they want to do that thing where they release one a week and they let you talk about it, but no one's at fucking work. You know what I mean? No one's out talking to people they wouldn't normally talk to about this. You know?
Yeah.
So why? This is like the perfect time to binge a bunch of shit. And they're like, well, you know.
Well, just to give you
Release it
something to
when we
look
release it.
forward to. I mean,
Yeah, but it just annoys you more than anything.
it didn't annoy me at all.
In fact, I'm happy when I forget about it and I go back 3 weeks later and there's 3 episodes to watch.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, I can watch all 3.
Because I turned it on, I was like, oh my God, there's 3 episodes?
I don't know which one I prefer. I don't mind a weekly release because you can talk to people about it that are really into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now, man, I don't want to wait and have anticipation. I want to watch to escape right now because reality kind of fucking sucks.
I get it. You had a whole day off and you just wanted to fucking...
Masturbate and watch The Boys.
Yeah.
Exactly. But no, I also watched in other news the show Happy.
In other
I watched
news.
I don't know. Have you guys seen Happy at all?
Isn't that it's from a couple years ago, right? 4 years ago?
Yeah. Where that guy has a unicorn or something.
Yeah, I've seen part of it, yeah.
Basically, Christopher Maloney, who is a national treasure, plays a scumbag cop he's an ex-cop who's now a hitman. And
Much like his guy from Wet Hot American Summer.
God, he's so great. He's such a fucking weirdo, and he just nails this role in Happy. And basically, his daughter, who he didn't even know existed, gets kidnapped, and she sends her imaginary friend, which is like a unicorn flying dragon horse thing that's voiced by Patton Oswalt. Her imaginary friend, she sends him to go find the father and work with him and save her, basically.
So a lot like Taken.
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much the same story, except more gory, more cartoonishly ridiculous.
So better.
Yeah, so better. Overall better.
And speaking of Patton Oswalt, I didn't know he was in The Boys this season.
Is he? I saw your boy, Jensen Ackles, is in this season of The Boys, too.
Well, he plays the voice of the
Supervillain.
Aquaman
Oh.
when he's talking to his gills.
So he
Oh,
he does
fuck,
a
that's
voice of
right.
some other character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I heard the voice, I'm like, oh, that's Patton Oswalt. And I forgot, as you're talking about it, I forgot what it was for. Like, oh, yeah, it's when Aquaman is losing his mind. That's the sound his gills make when they talk to him.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's a fucking weird show, guys. It's a weird show.
Yeah, it is.
But I like it. I like the idea. For those of you that haven't seen it or don't know what we're talking about, The Boys on Amazon is basically about what if superheroes were real and they were assholes.
You know, that does remind me. I did watch part of Misfits again, like the first season.
Oh, I think I watched the first season or most of the first season, and I enjoyed it, but I never went back for some reason.
It's good.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I've watched it like twice before. This is like my third way through it.
If you had a choice to rewatch that or Psych right now, which would you pick?
It's like,
Hands down.
That's an unfair question, I
Yeah.
guess, because it's always going to be Psych. But all right, I should give it another chance. I think
since
I'll
you're
do
not
that
watching
when
new episodes of The Boys, watch The Misfits.
Yeah, I got all this fucking free time now. No, now I'm pissed, and I'm just gonna wait till they're all done, like released.
Yeah, understandable.
And watch them all later.
You're in the right.
But I totally understand like what you're saying, where I kind of love when I forget a show's out and get back to it like a month or two later, and you're like, oh, I have like 5 episodes to watch. Awesome. Just make everything bingeable, guys. Come on. Other than that, that is it. That's all I got.
Cool.
What about you there, man of the hour, Sir Chump Slap? Same questions. Playing, watching, doing. What's going on?
Well, what I've been playing, I popped in some Borderlands 3 because there was a easy Mayhem modifier week.
That's ridiculous.
So I played Mayhem 10 for a while and finished all the DLC. Did all the fucking side missions, all that jazz. Didn't get anything great gun-wise, so it's kind of a bummer.
It's not Mayhem mode's almost not worth it, especially because when you go Mayhem 10, they have like 8,000 more health, 8%.
Yeah, but then every gun's definitely gonna be enchanted with something weird.
But still,
I don't know. It actually gives it a challenge too. I don't know. I like Mayhem.
Yeah, it didn't
10.
seem like you were having a challenge when I saw you.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, still playing that game. I think there's a new DLC coming out soon.
Next month.
Yeah.
Or, it's September. This month.
Yeah.
24th?
That's too far away. But
10th, this week, this Thursday.
Oh, there we go. Sweet.
I got to get back to that game.
Yeah, it's all
Maybe
right.
after Fallout, I'll check it out again. I still have PGA Tour to play now. Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
It's
crazy.
The golden age
right
of
now.
gaming. And since 2020 lasts a lot longer than every other year.
Let's see what else.
Yeah, I should be able to complete all of them.
Yeah.
I played Fortnite. Yeah, that's right.
I quit.
Thank God.
Didn't you say you said you were going to get back into it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. New season
thinking
started.
about it.
It's got like Marvel superheroes in it.
What do you mean it's got Marvel super? Can you explain? Are these just skins or are these actual like
There's
characters
there's
in the game?
skins, but they have like they're skins. They have their own fucking tools. You get like Wolverine and his claws, and I think they get special.
Does Iron Man have like
abilities.
lasers and shit he shoots?
I think so, or he could float around or something weird. I don't know.
But doesn't that give like? Is this I don't understand how this works. Is this like a character you can unlock and play with?
Yeah, you just got to get experience.
So
But doesn't that like throw off the balance of it if
like,
you can
not
fucking
everybody
fly?
would have access to it.
Well, everyone can get it.
Well, can get it and have access to it. Does it make for balance?
I don't know if you get special abilities or not. I don't know if it's only certain areas that you can pick up special abilities. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just got into it.
All right.
So it's still, I don't know. It's fun. Seems better than a couple years ago when I was playing it. Maybe last year, 2 years. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's so long ago.
But it's fun again.
Do you think Fortnite's just going to be like Grand Theft Auto? It's just going to keep running forever?
Yeah.
No.
And they'll just keep doing new seasons and shit like that?
Some game will come out that's exactly the same thing but slightly better, and everybody will move to that.
I don't think so. Because why?
Good argument.
I
Good
can't
counter
argue
argument.
with that.
What can I say? Yeah.
I mean, look at Grand Theft Auto. It's been out for 6 years.
24?
No, dude. No, way longer than that. It's been out since 2012, I think it came out.
Wow, 8 years. Way longer than 6.
Yeah. That's like third longer.
In the video game world, another 2 years is fucking a millennium.
It's true.
Or a willennium.
A millennium, really?
All right, I quit
No,
again.
we're not feeling millennium. Okay, I'll adjust. Fair enough.
All right.
You can't erase that.
But I can cut it out. So,
What else did I play? I think that's it.
man, all of us are getting back in the swing of playing games. There's too many good games out right now. I guess I shouldn't complain about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's cutting into my sleep, so.
Right.
I saw Death Stranding's on sale.
Fuck that game.
All right, I
I
was
bet
going to ask
neither
you
one
if
of
you
you
thought I
cowards
should
will
pick it
play
up,
it and
but
beat it.
Oh, now I have to pop it back in.
You won't because you're a coward.
I already did the stupid mission.
Is the stupid mission the one where you have to carry the old guy? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, you had to carry someone over a fucking mountain. It really annoyed me.
Did he just not feel like walking, or? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Whatever. Let's get over that.
Game of the year.
But I did download PUBG since that's free this month.
Oh, that's why you got back into Fortnite.
Yeah. To remind myself how much I hate people who build in Fortnite and be like,
Isn't that like 90% of the game?
only if you're a loser.
Or a winner if you win the games, right?
No, you're supposed to kill people, not build fucking houses.
That's what I understand, because I get PUBG. They just dump everyone on a map,
Yeah.
and it gets smaller, and your job's to kill everyone. Pretty simple.
That's the
But
same.
where Fortnite people are building fucking...
Well, wasn't Fortnite originally a zombie game? Like a zombie type,
I don't know.
where the battle arena was thrown in afterwards?
Yeah, because there's like a story mission
Yeah.
type setting. I don't know what the fuck it is.
They may have removed it from whatever it was.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But every time you go to shoot someone, they put a wall up in front of you. You're like, fuck this stupid game.
That's going to be on the box for Fortnite, too. Check it out. Every time I try to shoot someone, they put a wall. Fuck this game. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, kind of a side note, but has anyone played or have any interest in playing Marvel's Avengers?
If it was cheap
What
on
is it?
sale, I might. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, it's just like a...
Is it multiplayer?
I assumed it was like Spider-Man or something, but with different characters.
From what I'm seeing, it's kind of like a... I don't want to say a loot shooter, but it's something like Destiny or Division 2, which are both loot shooters. But where it's like a legacy game. You keep playing and keep playing and keep grinding to get other shit.
Oh, I don't know if I want to play that.
Yeah, like you keep... It's like, you remember Destiny? You'd run through like raids and
No, I
stuff.
never played Destiny.
Chump Slap.
Yes.
Yeah, same concept. You keep doing the same shit over and over.
That's
A lot of people are saying that it's like it works. It's competent. It's not boring, but it's just doing the same shit over and over, and it's going to get fucking old.
Does it have
Yeah.
each
like
player
Destiny.
character, or you pick characters that are already made?
I don't know. I know you can play as certain superheroes or create your own based on an existing one, but I'm still kind of speculating. And none of the actors are licensed to be in it, so all the characters are like knockoff. It's like, remember, Spaceballs, when they were trying to catch everyone, they accidentally caught their stunt doubles.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like playing Marvel's Avengers.
It sounds great.
Like you're playing. Yeah. So we're all gonna go buy it after this, and then
Yeah, man.
we'll get a game
Meet
going.
you there. All right, Chump Slap, go back to what you were talking about.
All right, let's get into movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're there. We're here. Let's talk about it.
Well, I watched the first 2 episodes of The Boys
Episodes.
because I don't like to spoil it all at once.
Let's go off on another 10-minute conversation about that.
Yeah. I watched this movie called Primal with Nick Cage.
I think I've seen that.
Oh, it's ringing a bell.
He catches like a white leopard
No, definitely didn't see it.
and he's taking it on
No.
a ship to America.
I think I'm thinking of Primeval.
And then he gets on the ship and the CIA comes on with a prisoner who's wanted internationally. And then shit gets real when he unlocks the cages and lets all his animals out. It's dumb as fuck.
It sounds dumb,
But it was,
but it's Nick Cage.
it's Nick Cage.
And Femke Jensen's in it.
Yeah. It wasn't terrible, but it was.
That's the quote for the box. It wasn't terrible, but it was.
But
Was
yeah,
it terrible in a fun way?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's slappy. You might like it. If you like Nick Cage, you might like it. But he doesn't get insane Nick Cagey in it.
Oh, that's what you want, though.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of a letdown. But I also watched Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Ooh, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was any better or worse than the second movie. It was very Bill and Teddy.
Yeah, that's what you're there for, you know?
Yeah,
Did they have a cartoon at one point?
I think so.
Fuck, fine. Okay, I'll look it up.
I
Understood.
definitely seen cartoon
I don't know if
action figures of Bill and Ted.
Yeah, maybe I'm just imagining these things.
Nope, it existed. 1990, 21 episodes. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Huh.
Wow, 1990. No shit.
I wonder if you can watch that anywhere.
So they had George Carlin, Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter all redid their voices for the TV show.
I remember watching it.
Yeah. They just went to a different time every episode.
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Did you learn stuff? Was it like a kid's show?
It wasn't like Schoolhouse Rocks.
Yeah, but they still, I guess, yeah.
Are they trying to trick me into learning with hip dudes learning history? That's bullshit.
Yeah, so hip.
Ooh, the first episode is called One Sweet and Sour Chinese Adventure to Go.
Someone's got to download that shit. Find it for me. All right. But, yeah, after that, I watched...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's an episode called This Babe Ruth, Babe, is a Dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's
I
fine.
thought that was worth... Yeah, it's fine. Don't even...
It's
whatever.
fine. All right, I watched this movie called Soul to Keep.
Sounds
That
slappy.
sounds familiar.
Yeah. These kids go to a cabin. They find like a book where they unleash a demon.
Have you not seen this movie before like 10 different times?
Yeah. This one had a deaf chick in it, though.
Oh.
Oh.
And someone gets possessed by Beelzebub.
Sweet.
And
Why is it always a famous demon? You know what I mean? It's never like, I'm Bob from accounting. Gotcha.
Bob's doing
Oh
accounting
my
shit.
God. The evil Bob.
The evil, disgusting demon Bob is here. What is he like famous? Did he fight God? No, he's just,
Just a
bad
dick.
dude from like
Just a dick.
400 BC. I don't know.
Legendary
Just an
dick
asshole.
status.
Hashtag legendary dick.
All right. But I watched Puddle Cruiser.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It's like the original Broken Lizards movie.
No, but they did give me the phrase garbage dick, which I do appreciate.
Yeah, that was good.
So
How do you use that in a sentence?
He got a garbage.
look at that garbage dick. I fucking hate when Wikipedia does that shit. Or fucking Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the word is slap McGee, and it's like, ha! I can't believe he slapped McGee. I'm like, guys, that's not how you do this. You're not teaching anyone the word with its sentence use here.
Just for reference, there is a streamability of 0 for Bill and Ted's cartoon. It is not available to watch online, not available to stream from any subscription service, not available to stream on TV anywhere.
Sounds like
Not
a challenge.
Not available to rent or buy.
You can't buy it?
That's what it said. I'm looking on Amazon right now. And
Check eBay.
But anyway, yeah, go back to your movies.
All right, let's just jump into a slapper of the week, shall we?
There we go.
Slap!
Boom!
All right. This one's called Karis Hell.
Okay. I am going to guess it is about a haunted amusement park, and the carousel's actually a demon.
All right. My guess is that it's like a music box with a carousel on it that summons demons.
No. Scotchy was closer.
Noise!
It's about a unicorn
toy.
who's on a carousel, and he gets
Of course.
tired of the little shits like wiping boogers on him and stuff. So
Everybody hates kids. It's understandable.
so he awakens, gets off the
Wait,
carousel. Gets off the carousel.
Okay.
Let me finish my statement.
Hi-yo!
And goes on a killing spree looking for this kid who's wiped a booger on his eye.
Does he stab him with his unicorn horn?
He does that to a lot of people. He throws ninja stars at a guy.
He throws ninja stars.
Wait a minute.
How does the unicorn throw ninja stars?
You'll just have to watch to find out.
He doesn't have thumbs.
Dude, he doesn't even move when he throws them. It's crazy.
Does he just spit him out or shit him out? Or?
He shoots him like
You know what?
Angel from the X-Men.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, was there ever a sequel?
I wish.
How slappy is it?
Wait, tell us the time. That's how you know.
65 minutes or 73 or something like that.
1 hour, 10 minutes. It's a solid 80. It's right in the
It's
slap
70
pocket.
minutes.
It's such a slapper, yeah, man.
Ooh, 70 minutes. You're right. Shit.
It's one of those movies I'm like, I'm looking for a movie, but I got to go to bed in an hour.
And you just fast forward through the opening credits. And
Yep.
I'll tell you what, the poster's pretty bitchin'.
I know,
The
right?
tagline is step right up and die.
Yeah. After he kills his first couple people, he's like, well, I hope you enjoy that. In hell. And he just keeps saying, in hell. It's so dumb.
Awesome. Have you got a chance to watch Necrotronic yet?
No, I looked for it, but I couldn't find it to
I think
download.
it's Netflix.
Had to pay for
I
it.
think
On what?
Netflix. I think it's Netflix. I think it's on Netflix currently. I
Oh.
think that's where I saw it.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to look on that then. But
If not, we'll have to go through other means, I guess.
yeah, I'll find a way though. I will look into it.
Attaboy.
Okay.
So that's it. The slapper of the week is Carousel. Which I feel dumb just for saying that.
I know, but it was good hearing someone else say it.
So let's go ahead and we'll move on to video game news / stuff.
All right.
Kind of a thin week, but the big news is Ubisoft kind of accidentally maybe might have released some PlayStation info that people didn't want to hear. So it turns out the PlayStation 5 will be doing backwards compatibility, but it looks like it's only going to be for PS4 games.
So,
What'd you expect?
I don't know. I hate how people care about.
Oh man, I thought I was going to be able to do
You play my PS3 games on it.
Dreamcast games.
Yeah, I would like to be able to do PS3. I understand PS2 and 1 are completely different beasts. I'd like to do 3. I feel like 3... Man, what if I want to pop in...
The problem
No.
is normal people don't.
Yeah, you're right. It's funny. I don't have the exact quote in front of me, but the person running Sony's Sony Microsoft, Jesus Christ, the people running the R&D and development for the new Sony consoles, the head guy went on record as saying like, why would we do that? Like, no one wants to play PS1 games. He's like, have you played those? They're brutal.
Yeah, just play on PS Now if you really want to.
Yes, that's what
Right.
they're not going to allow you to do that if they can make money off it.
Yeah. People are dumb is basically what we're saying.
So what are our feelings here on backwards compatibility for
I
the
don't
PS5?
care
Would you-
about it at all. I wish they wouldn't put it in and do something else.
I like that it's
Interesting.
backwards to 4. I mean, 3 would be nice.
But yeah, I'm
but-
just going to play PS4 games on my PS4. And then new games I'm going to buy for the PS5.
yeah, but they'll be faster loading on the PS5.
Oh, because I'm sitting around waiting for loading all the time.
I am. Did you try loading Borderlands lately?
I do like the idea that for games like I know Chell this year is not going to have
Chell?
NHL 21.
Okay.
I know I beat you to it, you piece of shit. I knew that that's not going to have a PS5 version come out this year. It's only going to have a 4, but you can, download it digitally and play it on 5 or put the disc in and play it on 5 as well. So I appreciate having that kind of flexibility to it.
Which will be done in less than a year when you buy Chell 22.
It'll be worth it for like the first year of the console's existence. Then after that, it's going to be like,
Exactly.
why? Like, we don't really need this that much.
No, but it's a selling point.
True. But that's how we feel about it. Apparently, Ubisoft leaked it, and then it was removed. And now people are asking Sony, and they're like, oh, we're not telling. Which is ridiculous, because the console is supposed to come out in like
2 months.
less than 3 months.
Yeah.
Can we pre-order it yet? Come on.
No.
No, you can register right now to possibly get a spot to have a chance at a pre-order.
That's what I'm hoping for.
We talked about it a little bit last week, but there's got to be a problem, right? Like, manufacturing isn't to where they thought it would be, or something's going on. COVID fucked this up somehow.
Yeah.
I wish they would just either say this is coming out December 1st or whatever, or we're pushing it to next year. I honestly would not be that bummed if they pushed it to next year.
No, I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah, there's not going to be any games for a while anyway.
Yeah.
I have so many games. I have so many games to play, and by the time a game comes out for PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X that really, like, you know how there's always that first game that comes out that's like, oh shit, this is what this console's capable of?
Yeah.
Like, that game's not going to be out for a while. I did see Ratchet and Clank, though. The new one does look pretty fucking
I
impressive.
know. I'm going to play all of them again before I get that one.
Yeah, dude.
You are a fucking madman. I love it.
I hate your sarcasm.
It's
No, I
honest.
love it. I love. How many games are there?
Like 8.
Yeah, that's insane.
Jesus,
I don't even know if I can play them all on PS4.
No, it's not backwards compatible.
Yeah. But I could get PS Now. I could get some of them.
I'm telling you, man, it's worth the money. PS Now is worth it.
How
Don't
often do
believe
you
me.
play it?
Twice.
Don't worry about it.
Which do you play more, your Stadia or PS Now?
I was just gonna say I play it more often than my Stadia. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So other news, and hey, people out there, it's been a light news week, so this stuff we're just gonna roll through. Apparently, Witcher 3 is getting ported to the PlayStation 5.
I didn't play it when it was on PlayStation, whatever it was. So
It was good.
I don't have the time for a game I barely like.
I heard it was good, and I'd love to play it, but I don't need another 80-hour game. You know.
I don't have time. I'm putting 100+ hours in Persona
Which is
5.
a million times better than Witcher.
How do you know you never played it?
I saw you play it.
Whatever affirms your bias, Syintist. We're there for you.
That's what we're here
So-
for, right?
I see
Confirmation
pictures.
bias.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of playthroughs on YouTube.
That's like the biggest thing. I'd love to play, because that's how I found Skyrim, because that was a game that I didn't think I'd be into. And then you two and a bunch of people in my life are like, you have to play it. It's so good. And I was like, all right, fine. So I ended up playing it. I ended up loving it. So maybe...
Witcher's not first person, is it? It's third.
No, it's third person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I don't want to play it.
In other news, this is the big news. This is the big centerpiece.
Drum roll. Ding.
Just when I put the disc for the Division 2 back in the game room, we got a new endgame mode coming out.
Take it back out.
No date yet, but the new endgame mode is called Summit. Basically,
Wow, that's exciting.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
yeah.
A battle
Well,
arena
the
King of
idea
the Hill.
is if you have the Warlords of New York expansion, which obviously I do, it's free, and you go into a skyscraper, 100-floor skyscraper, and you have to fight your way to the top. Every 10 floors is a boss, and every floor is randomly generated.
Wow, that doesn't sound interesting at all.
That sounds pretty neat.
I think I might do it once or twice, but it's not going to be a thing I just keep
But
grinding.
100 floors?
You're going to need like a crew with you.
Yeah.
Like
And
friends.
how long is that going to take? Couple
Probably
hours?
for fucking ever. But every 10 floors, when you beat a boss, it's also a checkpoint. So you can do like the 10
So it's for
floors at a
cowards.
time or whatever.
You just bitched about it.
I thought you had to do 100 straight.
That'd be great. You should get at least a bonus if you do it in one sitting, right?
Yeah.
It's like that fucking
All right.
Grand Theft or Gran Turismo 24-hour race.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the only other thing The only other thing I got going on is I've noticed, this is just me personally as an observation, I've noticed a lot of PlayStation and Xbox sales going on. I think it's kind of like when the PlayStation 5 comes out, these games won't sell as much, so let's move them out the door now, you know?
I'm okay with that. Well, especially because I buy digital copies, so.
Yeah, for sure. Here's the other thing I wasn't super clear on. Maybe you guys can clear it up for me. But with the PlayStation 5, are you able to play all the games in your library? Like, are we supposed to assume that the library is available on 5 and I could just download and play whatever?
would
I assume so. Better be.
They did say, like, the top 100 PlayStation 4 games would be available on launch day to play on it. But they weren't super clear past that. I think it's a matter of, ironing out a couple bugs and making it so they'll actually work.
Top 100 for sales?
I don't know what their metric
Who
is.
knows?
I assume it's sales. It's it's a money racket.
Yeah, these businesses trying to make money. It's
Fucking
ridiculous.
scumbags.
Capitalism.
Pieces of
Pieces of
shit.
shit. Pieces of shit. But right now, huge PlayStation sale, which it might not even be happening by the time this comes out. But
Oh,
I'm
I
sure there'll
think
be
it's
another
over
one
in-
immediately after that. But that's all I got. That's all I got for video game news /stuff.
All right, let's get in this fucking game already.
Yeah, how long have we been talking? It's way too long.
Too long.
It's been 73 hours
Feels like it.
because in quarantine, time means nothing.
Fair enough.
So, this game, released November 1st, 2013. Oh, boy, I don't even know what to say about it. The game's Blood Knights. The game's called Blood Knights. Knights like old-timey sword-swinging knights, not knight as in that time of day.
Blood Knights with a K.
Yeah.
It was released for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC, developed by Deck 13 Interactive, and published by Calypso Media. It's an action RPG hack and slash, written by some fucking coward who wouldn't take credit for it. And I guess who picked it? This was all a Chump Slap. It's a slapper, right?
Yeah, I don't want to call it a slapper, but it was my
Yeah,
pick.
take credit for doing it.
Yep.
All right, well, give us a rundown. Let's take our hand and bring us into this amazing vampire bullshit.
All right. Come with me, children.
Don't go with him, children.
It's alternate universe, I assume.
No. I thought this was the...
I mean, we do have vampires here, but they're not like...
They're not blood knights.
Yeah. All right, well,
No.
there's a war between humans and vampires,
Classic tale as old as time.
and
Sure.
you play the game as either Jeremy or Eliza. Eliza's a vampire. Jeremy's a dude who's in an army who's fighting the vampires.
Now, I'm going to stop you right there a sec. I know Jeremy is like Jeremiah, it's a biblical name. I know it's been around thousands of years.
Yeah.
But something about that fucking guy named Jeremy really bothers me.
Yeah, well, everything about the guy bothered me. But
It's like, oh, we've got this classic tale as old as time. Who's the hero? Jeremy?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, his name's... Yeah, why not call him Jeremiah or something oldie?
Is he fighting with Trevor and Bryce? Are they going to take down
They're
vampires?
fighting Hunter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if I see vampires, I want to see vampire names like Lestat or
Jacob.
other vampires. Jacob. There you go. Jacob was a werewolf,
Oh, I'm sorry.
motherfucker. First of all.
Oh, wow.
Now I can't even remember what is Robert Pattinson's character? Batman? No.
Sookie Stackhouse?
At least we're fucking close. Oh,
Edward.
God.
Yes.
Oh, come on now.
All right, I don't fucking know, okay? I've
Wasn't
never
it
seen
Team
it.
Edward and Team Jacob?
I thought so.
Okay.
Oh, yes, Edward. I thought you said N-word. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Oh, you thought I said Edward?
I thought that's what you said. And I was like, come on. Easy, buddy. Easy.
Wow. Team N-word. Fuck.
Oh, we're going to have to cut that out. All right. I'm sorry. That's what I heard.
You can't cut that out. That's
No,
hilarious.
that's pretty good. All right, anyway.
Just me misunderstanding, thinking Syintist was a horrible racist.
Yeah, because we're talking about Robert Pattinson.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, anyway, Jeremy, captain in the Holy Order, they're trying to save the Blood Seal, which is apparently an artifact deep in this tomb
Yeah, whatever.
of Khalid Arak. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was the name I wrote down.
Yeah, they made up that name, but they had to keep Jeremy.
I don't know. They're going for the blood seal. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the vampires from getting it, because when the vampires get it, shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah. They're going to do something.
And you're on a team, a whole lot of people die, and there's a priest there, and he's like, you know what? How about I bond you and this vampire together?
Which, whatever.
I don't
I don't
understand
understand
why.
the logic.
what I read was it was a desperation move. Like they were getting their ass beat, and if they turn Jeremy into a vampire, he could be a better fighter. But how did they?
He didn't turn into. They just bonded him with that vampire, so the vampire would help him.
Yeah, and he couldn't die as long as she lived or something.
Yeah.
But was she helping them the whole time? Alyssa, she was
No,
just
they
there.
caught her.
They caught her
Did
and
they?
made it so she couldn't kill anybody
Yeah.
because she was bonded to him.
Yeah.
I think.
She's basically a slave.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think
This makes the most sense.
they fall in love by the end of the. Just hang it.
Yeah, despite the fact he treats her like a piece of shit, but you know.
Well, she is a vamp.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry.
You're going to keep that in and get rid of when you cry the N-word?
All right. Anyway. So now Jeremy's bonded to this vampire.
Exciting story.
And yada, yada, yada. Oh, no. Let's set up these sun crystals, the priest says.
Because you need to activate the sun crystals to get the blood seal.
Because sunlight kills weak vampires, but sun needs to go through a crystal to hurt the big guys. So you set up some crystals, and before we start, let me use my healing powers.
He says that 1,000 times.
so many times. It's quite annoying.
Should we just get over or talk about Alyssa's wardrobe in this game? Because
I was
pretty
not
fucking...
even going to acknowledge
It changes multiple times.
Depends on probably what armor.
Yeah, you can put different armor on her, I assume, because it changes a billion times. But it's one of those games. You ever see the memes where it's like
Blood Rain?
level 100 armor for dudes, and it's like this huge set of
Yes.
armor, like very intricate, very detailed. It looks like a badass, like a fridge. And then it's like high level armor for women, and it's like a bikini.
Yeah. With a turtle shell on it or something.
Yeah, it's basically that's this whole game. There's a lot of skin on Alyssa. Just saying.
Yeah.
Kind of sexist.
They didn't even throw assless chaps in.
Yeah. Well, it's vampire. They like to seduce people. I don't know if you guys knew this. It's a big thing in vampire culture.
It sounds like your bias coming through.
How so? Males and females, they all do it.
I get it. No, you're not wrong. Vampires are like the analog for sex, or
Yeah.
there's a great book that was talked about.
Twilight.
That talked about how it's not Twilight. It's not. I don't know if I'd call that great or a book. Now that we're being honest, but
It was.
Yeah, it definitely was a book at least.
well, was it?
All right. Yeah, just go on.
So,
what were you saying?
No, but there was a book that was written about the analysis of like the classic movie monsters and what each one represents, and vampires were like sexuality and like the sin of sex and that whole thing.
I think people are reading too much into vampires.
Yeah, that's what the academics do. They read
Yeah,
into
and
it.
what was the Wolfman?
Probably rage.
Sex. Frankenstein. Sex.
Yeah. The Mummy. Sex with your mom.
They're
Yeah,
all
'cause
se-
Nosferatu was super sexual.
they're all sex if you ask me.
Not everything was. Oh my god! All right.
Anyway. All right, next thing I have is Eliza spits blood in your face and you become a vampire.
Yeah, I think you get knocked over for you get hurt or something. I don't know exactly. But she turns you into a vampire.
Was that Eliza?
No, I thought it was another one. Like
Oh,
the Queen Vampire.
Oh yeah, it was a different lady vampire.
Yeah.
My bad. And then all of a sudden, oh my god, vampires have the blood seal. And the moon's broken.
Yeah.
What?
I guess they took the blood seal and it makes the moon break. I don't know.
Yeah. How? Don't know. Don't
Yeah,
care.
I didn't make that connection either. But they're looking at the moon like, look at that shit.
It's like you get a wish and the vampire took it. It was like, oh, I wish the moon was broken.
Yeah. All right, you got 2 more wishes.
That's the moment where Jeremy's like, "What's your name anyway?" Alyssa. I don't like that. I'm gonna call you Liz.
Yeah.
She's like, "You better not." Like, who talks like this?
And then the priest buddy.
Vampires have the seal. You get up back to your guys and they're like, oh shit, seal's gone. And now you're a vampire. So they kick you off a ledge.
300 style.
Yeah. And on the floor, I guess Eliza revives you.
I thought you just woke up because you can't die because you're a vampire now.
It looked like she was reviving you,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you were a vampire, so like it just takes some time to wake up. And then you do this call you Liz thing, and there's a cut scene where it's just like, the moon's causing weird tides, and you end up on the shores of Romania because I guess you took a boat.
Yeah, because the shores are making people crash.
Yeah.
Is Romania on the shore?
Well, there are shores of it.
Okay.
And this isn't real. This is a universe outside of our own.
Okay. It's right next to Moldova.
It is on the Black Sea.
Yes, I see that.
Ah, there we go. So you get there, and there's this trail of Noah. And you're like, let's follow this trail. This brings us somewhere, right? And you run into an old army, your old army mates. And they're like, hey, what? I know you're a vampire, but can you help us fight these demons? You're like, sure, I'll fucking help. Get the hell out of there, you chumps. You little scamps. So you fight some demons. And you eventually come upon this town on the trail of Noah called God's Keep. And there's a man there, and he's like, yo, door's closed, bro. Sheriff's not here. He's out fucking fighting some...
Was this just some guy?
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, I'm trying to get in too, but the sheriff's not here?
I think
And
you
he's
run
the only
into
one
him...
that can let people in?
I think he's at the gate.
Yeah, I think you run into him earlier.
I ain't opened the gate for no vamp.
And he's like, oh, you're going up there? Hey, I'm going to go up there too. And every time someone's like, yeah, I'll go there too, they always end up there before you.
Yeah.
Because there's apparently more direct routes.
That no one tells you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that because you met a couple people in the town and they're like, wait, you're here? Like, yeah, I took the easy way or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, I took the elevator. What the fuck? You on the steps? Weirdo.
But anyway, where is the sheriff?
He's out fighting vampires. Well, he's hunting a vampire at least. So, no one can get into town until the sheriff comes back. So you're like, all right, let's go find this fuck. So you walk around some more, you run into him, and he's like, could you help me get this vampire witch? And I won't take you in. Because I totally have the power to take you in and fucking...
I can't beat this vampire, but I'll take you down.
No, but I'll fucking kill you, man. It's not even a matter. So you go, you find the blood fox, and she gets this weird fucking
I just ignored this part.
demon suit. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Just that the blood fox was very judgy.
Well, she seems
And
very
she's-
vampire.
Yeah, she was like,
Forced vampire-ish.
fuck you, man.
Like, all the female vampires in this game could have been the same character. They were not very...
Did you come across
Different.
any like high-ranking male vampires?
Not in the cutscene I saw, but it might have been... I didn't play the fucking game. Maybe.
There's some dead ones they
Yeah.
talk about, but interesting point. Anyway, she transforms into this beast suit. You fight her, blah blah blah, and you go back to the sheriff, whose name we find out is Sir Andre.
Andresh.
Oh, is that what it was?
I know it's Andre, but it has a J at the end.
Oh, so he keeps his word. He's like, all right, I won't lock you up, guys. What should we do with this vampire? Should we burn her at the stake? Okay. So he like ties her up to a stake, and you enter God Keep.
Finally, right?
Yeah, it's about fucking time. So the blood fox is like, yo, vampire dude, why don't you come over here and cut me off this stake here?
I assume there's a morality system because you have a choice, maybe.
Do you have a choice?
I don't know. It seemed like you
Because
did.
there were a couple points where it looked like he had choices.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure.
Well, I mean,
I didn't see it in the actual cutscene video, but in one of the reviews and something I watched where they had a conversation tree. Like you could pick your response. So I don't know if there was a morality system, but you could definitely choose to like say "fuck you, you're dying here," or okay, we'll help you slip out.
yeah.
And I did notice in the cutscene movie if you let her slip out here, or basically like you're creating a catalyst for her to escape.
Yeah.
And if you do that here, later on, one of the other vampires is like, "Oh, you did let her escape, so I guess we're cool."
Yeah. See, that's why I thought it was like, oh, I guess you're supposed to do that. But anyway, let her out or you don't. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's pointless.
And you run into the old priest dude from back in the beginning of the story.
Bartholomew.
That's it.
Let's just call him Bart.
He just happened to be at that town.
Yeah. And he's like, I need you to prove you're still worthy.
Yeah, even though you're a vampire, just prove you hate vampires.
Yeah. Prove that you still kill vampires if you could.
Yeah. So we didn't mention it, but when you became a vampire, Costello took over, right?
Yes.
He's now the captain, and they kicked you when they kicked you off that thing. Costello's like, "This isn't even a person. I'm in charge." And I guess somewhere in between you coming to and making it to the town, Costello and Bart fought.
Yeah, they had
and
an
Bart's
argument.
like, "Fuck this," and just sat at the town at the bar,
Yeah,
drinking heavily.
classic priest drinking. You know how it is.
I do. You don't have to tell me, bro.
Yeah, right? All right. So he's like, to prove your loyalty, I'm going to send you on a fetch quest.
Nice.
Go get this relic of light, and I'll give you a ring that will bring out your humanity more, so you can be more human than a vampire.
I love his his train of thought. Like, well, a vampire would have so much power with the relic of light, and because if you were a vampire and you gave me the relic of light, then I know you're cool.
Yeah.
There's no vampire would ever.
Because
give
no
that
vampire
up.
would ever give it to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is all right.
It totally makes sense.
Why didn't he give it to you, get what he wanted, then he could just kill Bart and take it back? You know what?
Because,
I'm reading into it too much.
yeah,
I'm Syintist in it.
so you go flirt with Sonia, the bar wench, and she gives you some info. I don't know why that part's even in there, but you just poof, you're in the mountains again. You run into a destroyed villager.
A destroyed villager?
Destroyed village. And a bunch of dead people, so yes, technically.
Sure.
And he's a big talker. He's like, man, I'm fucking so tough. And he wants the relic. He's like, you can give me the relic and I'll give you a ring that would make you more vampire.
Oh, was this the guy that you meet? And he's like, "Oh, hey friends, how are you doing? I'm very nice." It's like, "I'm a vampire." "Oh, well, I should totally fucking kill you right now, but what are you guys up to?" It was very weird dynamic of him hating and wanting to kill vampires, but being super friendly about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is that this guy?
I think so.
And you end up fighting him anyway, I think.
Yeah. You fight him, kill him. I guess you can, maybe it's another choice where you could give the...
If you don't give him the relic, he fights you, so maybe you can give him the
Yeah.
relic.
Maybe.
But in the story we read, watched,
Sort of.
you return it to Bartholomew. And when you get back to the town, Sonia, the barmaid's gone. And that was Andre's girl.
I just have Andre won't shut up about Sonya.
He's like, "Oh man, she's gone. The lords of Pikehold came and they wanted all this wine because they finally defeated all the vampires, and they were going to throw a party." And you're like, "Oh, sweet! So we could just go up there, get the seal from these dudes, have a few wines, and we'll come back. And while we're there, we'll pick up Sonya for you, bro." So
Okay.
you're going, and you run into a nun vampire in the middle of the woods.
Talk about sexy.
Yeah, right.
I'm not touching that. I'm not. No.
And she's like, "Oh, I hid in this hidden spot over here, so
But I'll show you where it is.
all these pikeys couldn't kill me." And you're like, "Okay, cool."
Pikeys?
Well, the
Lord of Pike.
Lord of Pikehold, yes.
It's his own made-up derogatory term.
Yeah, seriously, back off, bro.
But I thought that was a derogatory
It
term.
is, but
It is, but these are pike holders.
he's using it in
A
Whatever.
different derogatory way, okay?
So it is a slang in real life making fun of Irish travelers. A slang term, pejorative, considered by many to be a slur, but they're just repurposing it and making it a different awful thing.
well, he is.
I am,
yes.
yes.
I am. Okay.
All right, whatever, man. Snatch was a great movie.
Damn right it was. It was us that wanted a caravan.
So anyway.
I gotta watch that again.
I
It's
know,
been a
right?
while.
So the nun gives you powers to help you get on your way. And she's like, "Now you got to do something for me. Go out there, find these 2 vampire lords that were slain, and collect their blood. But make sure you take the clean vessel."
I assume this is another choice.
It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm standing right here, but make sure you pick the right one.
Yeah, and give it, let me see it. I guess that's the clean one.
Yeah.
What, is she blind? Anyway, you go out to get the blood, and you bring it back, or you don't, whatever. And I guess she becomes like a shop, because she's like, "You can come back and get stuff off me if you want."
But she does something where you can jump over caverns or teleport across caverns or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so you can continue on your quest.
Yeah. Towards the Pikehold keep or whatever.
Towards the castle of something.
That's a great castle, man. If I ever hit the lottery, I'm making the castle of something.
That would be awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. The Castle de Taco Bell.
Just made out of Taco Bells.
Well, okay, that's not what I thought, but you know, it's your castle. It's your castle. I won't tell you what to do with your
don't
castle.
crush my dreams, bro. So you're on your way, walking around, and boom, Costello, the guy who took over your spot, wants to fight you.
What?
He's like, you look at you, vampire. You know what? I'm a vampire killer, just like you used to be. So it's on, and you fight him.
There was absolutely nothing likable about Costello.
I don't think there's anything likable about most of these people.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a likable trait on any of these characters.
I don't think Eliza was bad.
Yeah, the person I hated the least was Alyssa.
Yeah.
And she's not technically even a person. She's a vampire.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it. I don't care who knows it.
I just like also, too, when you beat Costello, like, we'll meet again in hell. That's why I just wrote that down.
Yeah. I know. And then he just like jumps off a cliff.
Yeah.
That's not very.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of killing me, I think. So he just jumped, like, he just jumped off a cliff, and that was that.
Yep.
Woo!
But he did that badass, like, arms to the side, backwards.
Yeah.
fall.
It's like
That's the way I
trust
wanna go.
fall.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get me.
God will
he
save
trust
me.
falled. Oh, Christ.
All right. So you make it to the castle now, and you're like, hey, where are all these pike holders? And, oh no, they're under the influence of a succubus.
The revelation was just stupid.
What?
Yeah, because I made the mistake of reading the Wikipedia before, and they explained that the head of Pikehold was overcome by a succubus. So the first thing they do is they sit at that dinner table, and it's all fake bullshit, and then the succubus comes out, and all these dudes are like, I don't know how to explain it, like ghost fighter, like shells of their former self.
Yeah, they were like zombies.
Zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lady's like, "Oh, welcome to my castle," and it's like, and the game is playing it as in, "Oh my god, what's happening here?
Yeah.
This seems odd," but it was so obviously a vampire or a succubus or
it
something
was,
wrong.
Dude, as soon as they sat down to eat, it was fucking just
Yeah.
obvious. You're like, oh, this is.
Oh, the succubi.
I would have been more shocked if it turned out to be all right.
No, man.
Exactly.
They're just getting sick.
Yeah.
They had too much wine.
Yeah.
Relax.
I'm hungover from yesterday.
It's like,
man.
I'm syphilitic. Things are weird now.
Yeah.
I apologize. Enjoy dinner. I'm gonna leave. It's like, oh, that was odd, but nice host.
So, I guess you end up killing all the dudes, all the lords.
Yeah, there's something with it. Like their heads are cut off for some of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, here, fight the lord himself.
Can't see where he's going.
He doesn't have a head, but he can fight you.
So, honest question here. Is there like a lore to what a succubus is?
Yeah.
Because I've always understood it as an alluring or beautiful, I guess traditionally it's been a woman. I suppose it could be either.
No, that's a mancubus.
No, incubus is a man.
Okay. Incubus.
I don't
yes.
want to assume the gender of the succubus. But what is it like
I
for them
assumed
to
it came from like wet dreams. No, like their explanation for him, because like you.
Oh,
in your,
must have been a succubus.
in your sleep, you like they come and try and steal your seed.
That makes sense. Fucking weird old
I just
people.
always saw it as a woman traditionally who used her sexuality as an influence
Well,
to
I think that's more of like the adjective, like she's a succubus, but the succubus.
what
demon
a,
part.
oh
Yeah, there's like actual lure demon.
Oh, so a succubus is a type of demon? Like, I'm
Yes,
honestly asking.
yes.
I don't understand.
And it is a female.
Is this now? Don't fucking lie to me. Is this a magic thing?
No.
Is this in magic?
I can't think of any succubuses in Magic.
No, that would be a cool tribe.
Well, that's a fucking missed opportunity.
Well, they
Right?
try and avoid the sexual things. now.
Yeah. It's for kids 13 and up, man.
Yeah. But yes, you go read the Wikipedia article on succubi.
Yeah. They're real things.
All right.
You'll read a lot,
and you know what?
And look up nocturnal emissions too.
All right. I'll have those two tabs next to each other.
Wasn't there,
Hey, man, I'm learning every day.
weren't there
you know?
succubi
Still
in
learning.
God of War? One of them?
Probably.
Right?
I mean, I mean, they kind of covered the whole gambit. There's
Yeah.
probably one in there.
I'm not sure if
There's definitely this. Are they different, or they're different than the sirens? Are the sirens a type of succubus?
No. Sirens are their own thing.
They're their own. Okay.
So, yeah, like succubi are demons. Sirens are like
Yeah, I think succubus is more
creatures.
like a Christian myth, maybe.
Yeah.
Adapted from like Lilith or things like that.
Yeah. Whatever. We'll do a mini-sode on
yeah.
succubi.
We'll go to a whole other podcast, mythology from three idiots.
But like, we're not. Yeah, we're not going to research anything. It's just going to be us talking about what we
We'll just
think
make
it
up
is.
our own mythology.
Yeah.
So who do you find in the castle?
Oh, you find Sonia, the barmaid.
Wow.
And she's like, yeah, I was just bringing wine over here. All these dudes are
She
just...
seems pretty shady, but
Well, she's just like, all these dudes just fell into the succubus's trap, and I couldn't because I'm a chick.
It was so weird though, because like in video games, normally what we'll see is she was kidnapped or something like that. You don't usually see like, dude, I was just delivering beer. Like and everything went wrong. I don't even know.
Yeah, it made it sound like she was kidnapped with the way fucking Andre was talking about it, but no, she was just doing
Andre
her job.
mischaracterized what they had two different stories of what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The succubus tries to lure you, but you're like, no, sir. And you beat it. And you beat her.
With Eliza's help.
Yes. And then she tells you where the blood seal is. It's on top of the mountain. You're almost there.
The vampire mages have it.
Mm-hmm. The good guys. According to the succubus.
Ooh.
So let's head up to the top of the mountain.
So, la-da-da-da-da. Walking on up the mountain. There you go. You're at the
Walking on up.
top of the mountain. And then,
Who's at the top to meet you?
oh my God, it's the priest from the beginning.
That piece of shit.
And you're like, how'd you get here? He's like, I took the
Wasn't
shortcut.
easy.
He should have said that. It would have been so
that
good.
would have been great.
Fantastic.
It's like, oh, we're late.
Says, we're here, but they already used the blood seal to summon a demon. And the only way to kill the demon is a vampire. Only vampires can kill demons. Everyone knows that.
Humans can't.
So you get to the demon, and he starts talking, and he's like, yo, I'm going to kill all these stupid humans.
It is a dumbass looking demon.
They're always breeding.
Dude,
Out
the
there just
voice acting
Fucking
for this
sickening.
fucking demon.
He seems so,
My God, man.
yeah. He was not passionate about his job.
No.
The demon or the actor.
I was. That's a good way of putting it. The demon's like, oh, you are here in my castle. I'm like, fuck, this is. It was, the voice acting in this game isn't good. I'm not going to say it was good. But at least Jeremy and Alyssa, they had some back and forth banter. They had a little bit of character in there.
Oh, my God. They were horrible.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
They were horrible. It was bad. But it was an effort. An effort was made.
But he's just like, yeah, I'm going to kill all humans. That's cool because you're a vampire. I could tell you that.
Yeah.
No, he actually, I believe he said, I could kill all humans.
Wow. It's like he was here.
Yeah. Just had a flashback to watching this the other day.
And I don't know if you kill him
You
yet.
do something, you get the blood seal back.
Yeah. And then an army's summoned from Rome.
Ooh.
And it's like, oh, doe, where are you going?
Some big bro Paladin shows up.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm a Paladin, dude.
Yeah. Bro, high five, good job.
I want that fucking seal, Holmes. What are you doing with it? And you're like, yeah, no, we're going to
Give
go.
me my white claw back, too.
We're going to.
Again, not big into the fantasy world, but are all paladins bros? Is this like a stereotype? I'm just
No,
not
it's just
aware
what he
of?
sounded like to me.
Nah, yeah, he was just fucking such a dumb voice.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, but I didn't know if that was just standard paladin.
I don't know.
I
Casting?
think
I don't know.
I portray them as bros because I can't stand most of them, but
Yeah, they're really big into.
bunch of chads.
Yeah. Anyway, you're like, no, man, we're going to go put it back. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to, you're like, oh, we're going back to the crypt. And the priest is like, I'll fucking hold him off for a second.
This Paladin wants to kill you and take it. You can't trust him. I put the Paladin says, or the priest says, we can't trust them. And I just put no shit.
Yeah. Never trust anyone head to toe in fucking silver armor.
Yeah, glowing like the sun.
So You're on your way back to the crypt, and now I actually think Jeremy makes a joke here, like they're going to be there before we get back.
He does. He definitely does.
He's like, what do we do if they're already there?
All right, we left before them. We're heading straight to the Holy Land. They'll probably beat us there.
It's so fucking dumb. But
he's not wrong.
This whole series of events is dumb.
yeah.
Because it's like, the priest is like, Bart's like, hey, I called the first paladin of Rome. He's going to come here. He's going to straighten this all out. And then Jeremy's like, hey, he's going to kill us the second he sees us. So we need to go kill the demon before they get here.
Well,
and it's just fucking stupid.
They believe the paladin's not going to put it.
Yeah, they thought the paladin was actually going to put it back or
not put it back. He's going to do something else with it.
yeah. Well, originally they thought he was a good guy, but he's like, no, we're using this for Rome power because we want to make people God-fearing, so they join the church.
Yeah, let's kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
It's similar to Trump's strategy.
Yes, it is. Anyway, you're back at the crypt. Paladin was there first. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He's already down in there.
Figure.
There's another one of those demon skins that Eliza has to get into.
Makes her lose her soul, though.
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah, something weird. I don't know.
Earthquakes all happening, mostly because of the moon.
Yeah. Because the moon broke apart.
Yep.
Would that cause earthquakes, Dr. Scientist? I thought that was more of a tide wave thing.
I'm sure it wouldn't
problem.
be good. It might cause earthquakes because
Yeah, it might just cause like weird
gravity
gravitational
pulling on the plates
forces.
differently and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, it could be said, and I'm speculating, that if the tides are wrong or the shifting of the ocean or whatever's wrong, that could also set off a chain reaction and cause more earthquakes.
Yeah.
So I'll buy that. I'll buy that part of this.
Yeah.
When you run into the Plaid in this tomb,
When he comes back, yeah.
I just have run into the Plaid and some light vampire racism because he says some things about vampires I don't remember.
Yeah, he does.
Then he launches his plan, but he says deluge like deluge.
Yeah, that was they said it so many times incorrectly that I'm like, wait, is that how the word's actually said?
Yeah, me too. I was like, I thought it was deluge, but no.
I've never heard it any other way than deluge. Dude, I just almost said it right there.
Deluge. We can't record. Can't afford to have him say it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one in that recording booth is like, dude, that you.
No, they're probably like, he sounds like an asshole.
Come on,
Keep it.
step that back. You said that word wrong. Let's redo this.
Maybe it was like Krusty the Clown.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. All right, we're ready to record, Krusty.
That's such a great bit. Krusty?
So he's telling you all this shit about the church and all his plan. And boom, fucking Costello out of nowhere.
Yeah, God did save him. You laughed earlier.
That trust fall was fucking warranted.
Do they ever explain how he got there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just there.
Was it even in the Wikipedia? Because I didn't read it.
No.
He just shows up.
He just shows up.
No, I just have here he showed up and then he gets murdered.
Yeah. Then you beat the
or gets
fucking
killed.
piss out of him. You're like, oh, you get out of here, you douche.
Yeah.
Killed you once.
Glad you made all that effort to come back to life and get here.
Yeah, good thing I didn't get to kill you the first time. I savored it.
So you fight Costello.
So you fight Costello, and then the priest comes up. Oh, after you fight the paladin, you beat his shield or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And the priest is like, comes up from behind because the paladin tells you, vampires can't kill me, blah, blah, blah.
So guess who does?
Priest comes up, stabs him in the heart. He's like, yeah, but I can. Beep,
Whoa!
bitch.
Pretty badass.
Somehow he survived too, but whatever.
Well, yeah, he was just,
Fighting the paladin and a bunch of dudes.
wasn't fighting. He was just trying to hold him off.
Thou shalt not pass.
Yeah. And then they just walked past him. That's how they got there
Yeah.
before.
What an idiot.
The way they set it up was that he was going to be the last stand and buy you some time. It was a sack move,
Yeah,
right?
it was
Yeah,
supposed to
it
be.
definitely
They set
looked
it up
sack movie.
as a sack move, and then you don't see what happens. Whatever goes down off screen, and all of a sudden he shows up like, ha ha! I can slit your throat. Hwah! And then he's the hero with it?
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I don't.
Well, that's it. And then the fucking paladin's dead.
You put the bloodstone back.
Yeah, we put it back. And then the priest is like, yeah, I can't restore your humanity.
Which sounds like he didn't even try.
And I can't really break this bond that I made.
It does sound like he didn't try at all.
He's like, no, I can't fix it, dude. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's like, I barely looked at this, but I can't fix it.
It's like putting toothpaste back in a tube, you know?
A little bit too difficult that I want to go through.
He's like, yeah, don't worry about the moon. It'll heal. And then he's...
I feel like if I went to a different priest, they'd be like, oh, yeah, we can nail this out like real quick.
Well, he says that. He said there's somebody out there who can do it. You just got to go find him.
Just someone who's not as lazy as me.
Yeah. And they left it wide open to a sequel because they're like, oh, we're going to go on an adventure and try to find this guy who's going to save us. And that was the end.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Eliza
Just Blood Knights 2.
just hanging out
Are we
for eternity.
Are we supposed to believe that there's a romantic... Because when you're playing the game, when you're actually in the game playing it, you can switch between the two characters. It's not a co-op game.
Yeah.
Like, you can't play with someone else. But you can switch, like, Alyssa's ranged, and Jeremy is, I don't know, melee, I guess.
Yeah.
But they were the reviews I read and saw, they were talking about how if you switch to Alyssa and you have the ranged attacks, there's really no reason to ever play as Jeremy.
Yeah, I can't see why you would.
Makes sense.
Basically, he's your tank, and you can just shoot everything.
Maybe you run out of arrows.
Does this game?
Well, you don't,
Oh.
apparently.
Well, there you go.
There's no, like, regenerative arrow thing. You should just keep spamming crossbow arrows.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe that's why the game sucked.
I don't think that was the.
But I
reason.
guess, yeah, it ended with them saying Jeremy and Alyssa are together, and the next step in the quest, I guess, is to make him human again.
Yeah.
I thought it was to
Because
break their
they
bond.
can't.
Yes.
Yes, it is to break the bond, but they cannot break the bond until he's human.
There it is.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to set an argument. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Like, it's very stupid. I agree.
No, my whatever
but
was a general whatever.
Just whatever.
Well, that's it. That's the whole game. Let's go ahead. Let's move into our final thoughts. Should I go first? I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah, let's hear it. Scotchy, let's
all right.
What'd you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
Well, thanks for asking. Would I play it? No, I would not. Not because the game looked pretty. Like, it was not a bad looking game, especially all the stuff I watched like on PC. It looked very good. It looked good. But I like hack and slash. They're fun, but it's not my go-to. And this looked like a lesser tier hack and slash, you know? Because from what I read, you could beat the game in like under 4 hours.
Yeah, it looks short as shit.
That's prime numbskull stuff.
That's true. I mean, you could... Maybe I'd play it, now that I'm thinking about it. 3.5 hours. I haven't played a hack and slash in a while. The last hack and slash I played, I think, might have been the new God of War?
Yeah, it sounds about
Maybe?
right.
And when did that come out?
Last year.
Was it last March? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm getting sidetracked. So, would I play it? Probably not. Did the story work for me? I'm going to say no. It's very difficult to grade because vampires, you can kind of make up whatever rules you want in that vampire universe. And as long as like you stay within an acceptable parameter of vampire lore, you can kind of do whatever you want. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you have certain things, like they can't be out in sunlight or they
Can't cross water.
Right. Which was weird. But all right, fine. There's each vampire, they tweak it a little bit, whatever. So the vampire part worked for me. The story by itself, Bart kept showing up in way too many weird places for it not to be fate or him not involved. Castillo shouldn't have come back. That was stupid. The characters were all pretty fucking weak, just in general. The only ones I cared about at all were Jeremy and Alyssa, and that's probably because that was the playable characters. They were the only ones that were given any kind of interesting backstory.
There was backstory.
Story, I guess, interesting
Yeah.
story.
Front story.
Whatever. Front story. What would I score it? I mean, an attempt was made, but not a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a solid 6.
All right.
I think it leaned too heavily into established lore of vampires and succubus and the church, and it didn't create anything new or interesting or fall into any understandable parameters of any of that stuff combined. Like, it was just a mess, really.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to give it a 6. I'm not going to play it.
All right.
I don't know what else to say. What about you? What about you, Dr. Scientist? Maybe you can expand that a little bit more. What would you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
I wouldn't play it. The story was uninteresting. The characters were uninteresting. The places were uninteresting. It didn't seem like you were hunting down this blood seal because the moon was coming apart, but it didn't seem to be like, it seemed consequenceless. Like if you didn't, I don't know. None of it really resonated with me at all. I don't like how nobody actually died. Like people just fall off mountains and come back.
Fair enough.
Because I guess they didn't want to make another
You're right,
character
you're right.
model.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right.
Whatever. The whole idea of it just hurts my brain to think about. I gave it 3.
Oof.
Terrible story.
Nice fat 3.
Yeah, that's better than most scotchies, but it was just it was brutal. None of the logic made sense. None of it doesn't.
Yeah. I'm with you there. It didn't make. There were a lot of issues with this game.
Yeah.
And but like, you know how some games we review and talk about and we're like, oh man, this could have been great. Like it was close.
This one wasn't.
This one wasn't.
No, this was.
Don't forget, this came out in 2012, or was it 2012?
Yeah.
Their big reveals were like, hey, this character who fell off a cliff and should be dead is now alive. Whoa!
Whoa, no explanation.
Story
I
twist.
feel they could have done a lot better from a game that was made 8 years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Yeah, dude, if you told me this game was from 1992, I'd be like, holy shit.
it might not be that bad. It'd be like Legacy of Kain, but that was a million times better than this.
Fucking A.
Agreed.
But
Agreed.
that was my thoughts. How about you, Chump Slap?
Oh, me?
What'd you play it? What'd you score? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? No, like you guys said, fucking. There's 1,000 better games in this genre.
I think you're underselling it, but yeah.
What, 1 million better games?
Probably.
A million. What, 1 million? Yeah.
Did the story work for me? No. It's not. The story was pretty much an outline, and they never did anything to it.
Let's just put Jeremy as a placeholder name for now.
Yeah.
And they never move.
That is a fantastic way of explaining this.
Right?
Like it is a outline of probably something that maybe possibly could be good.
Yeah, if they went into
But
any
we're not going to
detail.
dive deep into any of this
No.
stuff at all.
All of a sudden it's, oh, well, only vampires can kill demons. Oh, where the fuck's the lore to that? You never said that before. Oh, vampires can't kill paladins. What? What?
It's a human.
When was that a fucking rule? I don't know. It's just, ugh.
It's like a bunch of kids playing in the parking lot, like making up rules. Like, I'm this guy. You can't hurt me.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this guy can. Yeah.
Right.
I'm holding the fence.
No, I have the invisibility cloak. You couldn't even find me to shoot me.
Fence is home base now. Yeah, and the characters were just garbage. All it was, I'd kill you because you're a vampire, but I don't know, can you help me out here?
Okay.
I really need help. But
Nobody even questions the whole thing of like, oh, this one vampire is doing good. Maybe I don't hate them all.
yeah. And nobody cares about the fucking seal except for you and the priest, Bartholomew.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We're the vampires who summon this demon. Do you ever have to fight like
you have to
head
beat some
vampires?
sorcerers, but I don't know if they're vampires or not.
I guess. And why was this demon so easy to beat if he was going to destroy all humanity?
Yeah. Well, you're not a human, so
Oh, fuck.
you didn't think that one through.
Got me there. And don't...
Did we?
How's the moon going to heal?
Yeah, is it going to go?
Yeah, they just brushed that off. They're like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The moon will come back. Don't
He's
even
just
worry
like,
about that.
oh, it'll heal. It'll put a band-aid
Will
on
it heal, or will it create a fucking asteroid belt around the fucking Earth?
Well, according to Bartholomew, it'll heal. So,
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
because he doesn't know how to fix a curse, but he's going to know the moon's
yeah.
going to go back.
He knows how to bond two people, but doesn't know how to unbond them. You think that would be like the next fucking spell in your book.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Well, I was missing a
That was
page.
in 201.
That class was an elective. I didn't take that shit.
Anyway, no, wouldn't play it. No, the story didn't work. No, they couldn't have done anything to make it better. It was just a shit show. I'm going to go with a 4.
Oh, 13 total. I like how you just described it as a shit show, which is the perfect description of it, but we still gave it a higher score than like most other games.
We did give it a higher score than The Quiet Man. But,
Well, it's fucking way better than Quiet Man.
It's a billion times better than The Quiet Man. But we gave it a 13. That is 1 point lower than Need for Speed Underground.
Oh, Need for Speed
That's
Underground
fair.
is much better than this. It should be higher.
Do you really want to use the word much better? I mean,
Said it is much better.
we gave
than
it
this.
the exact same score as Gears of War this
Sounds
year.
about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
2 points higher than Call of Duty Ghosts.
That all seems about right.
Yeah. I think we nailed it.
Dude,
the score.
Our system's down.
We're getting more consistent somehow.
Yeah,
But all right.
nothing's ever over 24.
You say that, but that'll take us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Syintist, Tom Hanks' vehicle.
Tom Hanks vehicle.
Every week, we ask Dr. Syintist for a 100% guaranteed pick of Tom Hanks content. It could be a movie, TV show, museum exhibit, whatever. So this week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
Well, the Tom Hanks movie that's filled with supernatural creatures all over it. The Green Mile.
Oh, nice.
Fair enough. This one kind of made sense today.
They all make sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, in the beginning of the year, they made a lot of sense. But then
dude,
you
it's
use
hard to keep
ones
going.
and-
How many vampire movies are there?
I star Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm fine with that. I get it.
Yeah.
Green Mile. Remember when what was the actor who played the inmate?
Played Green Mile
Not
himself.
Sam Rockwell.
Duncan?
Michael Clark Duncan, when he grabbed his dick
Yeah.
and spout out.
That's exactly what made me think
guess.
of Blood Knights.
Yeah, you grabbing your dick the whole time.
Yeah.
No, he grabbed Tom Hanks's dick.
Who didn't?
And then and then he vomited locusts. I guess
some
evil,
kind of evil,
black
yeah.
Little
locusts.
demons.
And then Tom Hanks' dick was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
had like a
He had ED problems.
testicle problem. Yeah, something. Whatever.
It burned when he peed. So that'll take us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slap's Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Fuck.
Mary.
Kill.
Ooh.
Okay. Every week, Dr. Scientist and I pick 3 characters from the game we just played, and Chump Slap gets to decide which one he's going to have sex with, which one he's going to wed, and which one he's going to murder. And this week it is Poppascotch. That's me. My turn in the rotation to pick 2 characters from this game that you're going to have to mull over. So I'm going to pick definitely Bartholomew, for sure.
Okay.
That was going to be one of mine.
Bart's in the mix. All right. So Bartholomew's in the mix. And, fuck, I can't think of her name. The, I want to say Blood Queen?
Blood Fox.
Blood Fox. The Blood Fox, Bartholomew, Dr. Scientist.
Well, kill Dr. Scientist.
Nice.
I can't believe we haven't thought of that bit before.
Just the way you said it, I thought the same thing. I thought he was going to kill me. For the third one, I'll pick Costello.
I don't think he can
So
kill
we
him.
got
You don't know that. It wouldn't be the first time you killed somebody who was unkillable.
Costello, the Blood Fox. Shit, what's his
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. And you can't marry all of them.
I would probably marry the Blood Fox because that's a cool ass name, and she's a witch and a vampire.
Yeah, she lives in the woods.
Yeah, I like the woods.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
When was the last time you were in woods?
Yesterday.
You lie.
There are way worse names to be called than Mr. Blood Fox.
Yeah,
That's for damn sure.
exactly.
She could be Blood Slap.
Blood Slap! Lady Blood Slap.
Chump Fox.
Chump Fox. Oh, man, these are all working. I see how you got them.
I know. We'd have so much fun just talking like that. Oh, I could see it now.
I didn't get that from a character at all, but
So marrying blood fox.
blood flux.
Blood Fox.
Blood fox.
All right, yes. Marrying Blood Fox.
Costello and Bartholomew.
Sweet, sweet love to Bartholomew.
You would bang the priest.
I know, because he knows he wants it.
My man needs a break, right?
I know. He's all. Plus, he'd be like, "Oh, Bond," and I'll be like, "Shut up."
I also do love the move that he was like, I don't agree with who's in charge right now. I'm going to go to the bar and get loaded and figure out my next move in life.
Yeah,
That's what I do, man.
exactly. He's just fucking.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And who was in charge? Costello. That motherfucker's dying because he's such a chump, and he deserves to be smacked or
Or
slapped.
slapped, as you would say.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah, I'd throw him off a cliff.
All right, so Costello is fucking dead. The Blood Fox you're marrying, and you're fucking Bartholomew?
He's got to go back to the priest life afterwards.
That is so correct and hot.
Oh, right. Let's say someone had a bunch of fanfic about you fucking other priests throughout the where could they send that emails to? Sir Chump Slap?
My God, I would love to read it. Send it to plottytime@gmail.com. I will read it.
Perfect. He's 100% response rate. And if you wanted to get us to, like, about that fanfic and weird priest stuff faster on the socials, how would they get to us, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. And if you wanted to watch our logo while you listen to the podcast, you can head on over to YouTube. Like and subscribe over there. It really helps us out. So get to it. And other than that, I guess, be safe out there. Play some games. Don't be an asshole to each other. And we'll talk to you next time.
Yep, wash those hands.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.